Coffee and political intrigue in the Qajar dynasty. During the Qajar dynasty, 1789 to 1925, coffee held a unique place in Iranian society, not only as a symbol of hospitality and refinement but also as a vehicle for political manipulation and assassination. Known as Qahva-ye Qajari, Qajar coffee, this seemingly innocuous beverage became infamous for its association with court intrigue, executions, and the silencing of political opponents. What began as a cultural import and social ritual evolved into a sinister emblem of royal power. The arrival and cultural role of coffee in Qajar Iran. Coffee first entered Iran during the Safavid era, 16th to 18th centuries, through trade with the Ottoman Empire and the Arabian Peninsula. By the Qajar period, it had become an essential part of courtly and urban life. Coffee houses, Qahva-khana, flourished in cities like Tehran, Isfahan, and Tabriz, serving as places where poets, merchants, travelers, and even spies exchanged ideas. At the royal court, coffee drinking was a ceremonial act. It was served during diplomatic meetings, religious commemorations, and public executions. The Qahvechi, chief coffee server, was a respected but dangerous post, the bearer of both honor and potential death. The political function of coffee in the Qajar court. Under the Qajars, especially during the reigns of Fath Ali Shah, 1797 to 1834, Nasir al-Din Shah, 1848 to 1896, and his successors, coffee became intertwined with the mechanisms of state power. It was often served as a formal prelude to political decrees, including executions. When a condemned courtier, noble, or military leader was summoned to drink coffee with the Shah, the gesture could either signal reconciliation or impending death. The phrase, Qahva-ye Marg, coffee of death, entered the Persian political lexicon, symbolizing the lethal unpredictability of the Qajar court. Poison in the cup, coffee as an instrument of elimination. Historical chronicles and memoirs from the Qajar period contain several references to coffee being used as a discreet means of assassination. In a time when public beheadings or hangings could spark political unrest, poisoned coffee provided a more subtle solution. A few notable cases include 1. Agha Muhammad Khan Qajar's era, 1789 to 1797. The founder of the dynasty, known for his cruelty, reportedly used poisoned coffee to dispose of rival tribal leaders and former allies suspected of betrayal. Although not all records are verifiable, early Qajar chronicles suggest that serving fatal coffee was considered a merciful way to die compared to public torture. 2. Nasir al-Din Shah's court, 1848 to 1896. During his long reign, court intrigues and rivalries flourished. Ministers such as Amir Kabir, Mirza Taqi Khan Farani, though officially executed by order, were said by some accounts to have first been offered poisoned coffee to avoid public scandal. While historians debate the accuracy of these claims, the symbolism of coffee as a tool of royal vengeance persisted. 3. Late Qajar period, Mozaffar al-Din Shah and Muhammad Ali Shah. In the politically unstable years leading to the Constitutional Revolution, 1905 to 1911, the tradition of fatal coffee extended beyond the royal palace. Secret police and loyalists of the court reportedly used poisoned coffee or sweets to eliminate reformists and constitutional advocates quietly. Symbolism and fear, the cultural legacy of Qajar coffee. The fear associated with Qajar coffee was so deeply ingrained that court members and high-ranking officials were often wary of accepting a cup directly from the Shah's servants. It became a metaphor for the unpredictability of royal favor, where a single sip could mean either promotion or death. In literature and folklore, the phrase, drinking Qajar coffee, came to represent betrayal, fate, and divine justice. Persian poets and satirists subtly alluded to it in their works to criticize tyranny without direct confrontation. List of famous people who were allegedly killed by Qajar coffee include Mirza Ahmad Khan Marvi, nobleman, court rival in mid-19th century. Reportedly invited for coffee and died soon after. A well-known court tale in Qajar chronicles. Prince Jalal al-Dawla, member of the Qajar royal family in late 19th century, said to have been poisoned via coffee for conspiring against the Shah. Story recorded in late Qajar political anecdotes. Mirza Yusuf Khan Ashtiani, court official and tax administrator in late 19th century. Some sources claim poisoned coffee after corruption accusations. Minor but frequently cited case in memoirs. Aga Reza Khan Abilol Sultana, also known as Ajudan Mokassas and the court photographer, was the first professional Iranian photographer. It is said that he was also killed by Qajar coffee. The decline of the tradition. With the rise of the Constitutional Revolution, 1905 to 1911, and the eventual fall of the Qajar dynasty in 1925, the macabre association between coffee and political execution faded. The Pahlavi period brought modernization and European cultural influences, shifting the beverage of choice from traditional Persian coffee to Western-style tea, symbolically distancing Iran from the violent rituals of its royal past. The story of Qajar coffee reflects the paradoxes of Iranian political culture during the 19th and early 20th centuries, a time when art, refinement, and cruelty coexisted within the same gilded palaces. Coffee, once a sign of hospitality and sociability, became an emblem of fear and political power. The Qajar coffee thus stands not only as a historical curiosity but also as a reminder of how even the simplest human customs can be transformed into instruments of control and death under despotic rule. We hope you have enjoyed watching the video. Thank you.